Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in the channel. This is Valiant Customs. I'm Steve. Today I'm going to go along and I'm going to use a Scotch-Brite pad and scuff the fenders up. And let me aim you here a little bit lower or something here, because something's not right. That help? Okay, that helps a little bit. So I'm going to scuff these up in here and everything so that I can get a coat of paint on this. And I want to get in this section here and on the ends. That way, after those are done and clear coated and everything, because I'm going to base coat, clear coat the inside of the fender and inside of the bedside. And then that way, since all this stuff will be done, we can put it on the truck. And then when it's on the truck, we can paint the whole side of the truck, because it's not going to be it's not a complete paint job. It's just the right side bedside, fender, door, that side of the cab, and and the front valance on it, or bumper cover, or whatever you want to call it. So it's those things that are going to be getting painted. But yeah, I'm just going to scuff these up with Scotch-Brite before I lay some color on it. And I don't have my paint booth up totally the way I want it, because like over in this corner over here, well, I don't know if you can see it very well, but over here in this corner where those valve covers are right there, I want to or I have a furnace fan that goes on the wall right there to suck all the air that way and out the side of the building. This part here, which is just my door, my garage door, or the big door, I want to build some sort of, not an enclosure, but some sort of wooden framing that I can put some filters down at the bottom, or else just put screen on it. I just want to keep the bugs out, but I'll probably go ahead and put filters on the bottom part, and just that way it filters through the bottom. And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but one way or another, it's going to fit the whole opening of the door. So without rambling on anymore, let me go ahead and get these scuffed up with the rest of Scotch-Brite, and I'll bring you back. So right now the audio is probably a little bit quieter. I mean, I'm not like I have my microphone on. I didn't put it on. But I went through and scuffed it all up with the Scotch-Brite. I taped it off. I put plastic on it to protect everywhere that I didn't want any overspray on it or anything. And then I wiped it down. And so now I'm ready to paint it. I think what I'm gonna do, before I jump on the bedside, I'm gonna go ahead and do this fender, get that all taken care of. The paint that I have says to let it flash over 10 to 15 minutes in between each coat. Make sure you let it flash over, because that lets the chemicals in it, flash off or evaporate out, or whatever you want to say about it there. But I'm gonna go ahead and put you in hyperdrive, and I'm just gonna tackle this real quick. And I don't know, I might tackle the bedside too, but I'm definitely gonna tackle this right here real quick. And then I'll come back, or I'll take you off hyperdrive and talk to you. All right, it's been about 12 minutes, so it's time for round two. Get round two on it, go a little bit thicker. It'll cover it a lot better. I mean, I put a light coat on it. It's looking pretty good. I mean, you guys can't really tell real well with the camera, but it's looking pretty good. I'll bring you back when put you in hyperdrive and then bring you back. All right, so, ooh, itchy. So that was that's round 2. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more round on it, one more coat, because I have enough that in the gun still to probably do one more coat. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do the. Let me show you here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do the inside inner wheel well. I might just have to do the outer part of the inner wheel well, and just call it good with this. Get 3 coats on this here, and hopefully that'll be good. And then I don't know. Then I can do the clear coat, or I'm probably gonna end up wiping down the bed again, as I'm sure it got some overspray on it. It is what it is. Oh well. I mean, I wanted to make sure that I could even shoot this paint, and it looked decent. It looks really good. There was a spot right over here that I don't know if I like caught it or I went too slow or something, but the metallic kind of bunched up right in this area. So I just took the air on the gun and just pumped the air on it to kind of smooth it all out and level it out. It looks great. Here, let me bring you in here. Well, it was messed up right there, but it looks, I like it. I'm very happy with it. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. It's been a minute since I painted a car, and I've only done mainly my cars, but I've had probably, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 customers that I painted their cars. I need to get more into it. My main thing, what I used to do was I used to buy cars that were wrecked or whatever. I'd fix them and then paint them, and yeah, that was that, you know. So it is what it is. I was a little nervous because this is a friend's truck, and I know he really likes this truck, so I didn't want to mess anything up on it. But I think it's gonna turn out really nice. So I'm happy with it. I'm gonna go ahead, shut you off for now. Oh, I didn't even look to see what. Okay, anyways, about 10-15 minutes, I'll come back, do another coat, the last coat, call it good at that point. Don't even know if I'm gonna shoot the bed tonight. I might wait until tomorrow to do the bedside. Oh, another thing in this video, I have the bed. It's here. So I'm going to be taking the bedside off and fitting that bedside, showing it fitting and what I do to, you know, to keep it where when we find where it's at and where we want it, you know, to keep it there and stuff like that. It's going to be panel bond, some panel bond. There's going to still be some spot welds, but there's going to be panel bond on it. And yeah, I guess I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Well, it's that time. It's going to be I'm going to get a coat of clear put down on the fenders, on the inner fender. See how it works. Hopefully I can get everything dialed in pretty good on it. But as you can tell, it looks nice. It looks really good. I had my friend Rich is coming over to look at his fender, see what he thinks. Yeah, so I guess I'll bring you back and put you in hyperdrive as I clear coat it. We'll see what I come up with. All right, so I got the last coat of clear on it, and I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. I'm probably gonna give it, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, something like that, just to get set up, or start being a little more dry, or flashed over where I can pull the tape off. I want to try and get the tape pulled off before I don't want to let it sit overnight or anything, because I'm afraid if I do that, then pulling the tape off will end up pulling paint off, and that's not what I want. But this turned out, I'm very happy with it. And Rich, friend of mine, the friend that I'm doing this for and everything, he was here when I shot this, and he was here for the second. Oh, maybe he wasn't here for the second coat. No, I think he was here for the first coat. He saw it, and he was all right with it. At first, we were like, that looks awfully gold. But once the clear got on it and everything, it darkened it a little bit. So now it looks more like the color of the truck. But it was gold. It was gold. But anyway, so I'll just bring you in a little bit here. A little walk around, I guess. No, let me turn you around. I'll turn you around and get in closer with it. Okay, so it turned out really good. There's no runs on this part of it or anything, but I did have on this side here, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks, yeah, you can see it right in there. There's a run, and I want to say like right in there's a run. Oops, got something stuck to me here. Oh, just tape. So I got a run there and there, and then this part here where it's a little bit different. I don't know what's up with that, but I think that's actually in the paint. It was like that from the paint even. But the rest of it really turned out well. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, he was very happy with it. But now it's more of a pewter color or whatever instead of that gold, because it was really gold. All right, I'll bring you back when I decide to untape it. I did take a little piece of tape off there, and I lifted that up a little bit to make sure it was going to be okay. All right, well, let's take a little walk around this thing. You can see where I taped it off, and there's still primer showing. So, right, wrong, or indifferent, or whatever, what I did was I taped all the spots off that I want to worry about when it's on the car or on the truck. I don't want a line. I didn't want to tape off out here because I didn't want to have a line like what that line is right there. I didn't want that out on this part. Same with this point right here. I didn't want that. On here, there's a line right here, but when the hood's down, and maybe when this is dry too, I might kind of go over just a little bit to knock that down a little bit, so that when I paint the outside of the car and everything, or the truck, all this will all blend in. Or at least that's the thought behind my madness. And then right here you can see the line. But again, I wanted to make sure that the line was hid underneath wherever it's going to be. I wanted to make sure that this side here got the edge of this part here and this intersection here. I wanted to make sure that that was all covered, because that's going to be, when your door opens up, you're going to see that, I think. Probably. some vehicles have plastic pieces in there. This one doesn't look like it's going to have a plastic piece. So I wanted to make sure that that was all, you know, it didn't have a line going somewhere crazy and looking like doo-doo when you open up the door or something. And that's why I did this. I don't want it looking bad when you're going to, or you know, when people are looking at it at shows or just looking at it in general. I mean, be at the old Walmart there and see a line down this section here. People are going to be like, what in the world was that person thinking when they painted that? So hopefully this will all work out beautifully. At least in my train of thought, it's going to work out great. See this here? I painted that part there because that's going to be bonded, and I just figured it'd be a good time now to do it. And then this here will be painted, you know, when it's on the truck. All right, I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, so doing this bed. Ooh, yeah, got something in my eye. Anyway, so doing this bed, the bedside, the inside, the fender was, it looked really gold. Once I put clear on it, darkened it up a little bit. I think what I'm going to do, that had 2 coats of base on it. Yeah, 2 coats of base and 2 coats of clear. I think I'm going to put 3 coats, maybe 3.5 coats, 3 coats, or either 4 coats of color or base on the inside here to see if maybe I can get that a little bit darker. I do have it in the sunlight, and I have it in the sunlight on the bed to kind of see the difference, and it is a little lighter. So I'm gonna see if this, you know, darkens it up any by going, you know, 1 or 2 more coats. I've already tacked it down, or wiped it down, used the tack cloth to wipe it down. So that's all good. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put you guys in hyperdrive. I'm gonna go ahead and lay a couple coats down. We'll go from there. All right, so today I put the clear on the bedside, and I didn't record it. I already did the fender. Didn't feel that it was necessary to show the bed, so sorry. But I will go ahead and show you what it looks like. There's quite a bit of, I got a lot of dirt in it somehow, and it's in the paint and in the base. It's not in the clear. It's in the base. And I don't know. I don't know. I thought my gun was clean and everything. Maybe the gun wasn't clean and put it on there. I'm not sure. I just know that when I go to do the outside, I'm a darn sure that that thing is spick and span clean and beautiful, so that I don't have any of this dirt or anything or any issues. God willing, no issues in the paint job on the outside of the truck. So let me go ahead and turn you around and I'll show you. All right, so the clear overall looks pretty good on it, but it does have it looks like, well, it is orange peel in there. There's orange peel in it, but there is an orange peel in it. A lot of it, I think, is mainly from the dirt, maybe. I don't know. But it's a little rough, but that's why I'm glad it's the inside. Like I said, it does have orange peel in it, and see if you can see the dirt chunks. I mean, like right there, there's a huge chunk. One there, right there. I don't know what in the world happened, but it is what it is. I'm just very thankful that it's on the inside. And then even the spot where this part here, I was sanding the outside of the bed, and that my stand, these metal stands here, this edge didn't have any foam on it, so it broke through the primer right there. So I just took mixed up a little bit and just dabbed it on there with a mixing stick. So that's why that looks kind of ripped. There we go. That's why that looks like that. But again, it's on the inside, so it's okay. Nobody's gonna see it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let this dry for, I don't know, probably 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20. And then I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna take the tape off of it so that it's ready to be fit on the bedside. I meant to say, so the bedside is ready to be fitted to the side of the bed. Had to switch that around because bedside, bed. All right, I'll bring you back. Okay, so I got the bedside off. I'm gonna talk real fast here because my battery's about to die. It's at 10%. But I just wanted to show you that the bedside is off. There's the bedside there. And real quick, let me turn you around. All right, so the glue, they glued up this here and they glued along the top. This spot right here was holding it on, and this little thing right here, a little tick or whatever you want to call that, was holding it on. And that's pretty much it for this side. This back part here was holding it on, and then there was a weld here and here, a weld here and a weld here, and I think maybe a weld right there, I'm not sure. And then there was a weld right here. I have to fix that right there because it's all bent up. Oh, surprise. Our dog, she just came out to see me. But anyways, so real quick, that's what we got going on. So bring you back in a minute. All right, so this video is it's a wrap. I thought I was going to be able to get the bedside on here and fit and all that good jazz and everything, but I run out of time for when these videos are, when I need these videos to go out and stuff. So yeah, I'm stuck here. You guys will have to tune in next week for the video that shows this being fit on, and I don't know if I'll show you know, cleaning it up as far as all this little junk right here, because Rich is going to be coming and helping me clean all that and everything, and he doesn't want to be on camera, and I respect that, and so that part probably won't be on the video, but I will show as much as I can. So I guess with all that being said, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and I will catch you on the next one.